Good morning, dear friends. This is Suraj Singh speaking of Bharat, India. This is regarding COVID-19 status in Bharat, India as on yesterday. On this video is very small because I'm just giving informative status today. Because no analysis shall be done because every day I'm doing this, and there's no major change in that. Just for information, I'm giving this. That still, this file you can see very well. I browse this file again for you, and this is here that you know about this, that about 1123 days are required still according to speed moving on. With whatever speed we are going to test, it's very little, as we say every day. 1123 days are required for this, and 36.6 crores people who have been infected by COVID till now is assessed according to this data, and 115 crores people have not been tested so far. Those who have been tested are only 11.5 to 6%, and those who have not been tested 88.474. There has been no major change in last couple of days. 11 and 88 still stands there, so we cannot comment anything more on that, because there is no update on status. Trend is not that is expected, and you can say here total number of people that have been tested is 14.9836767 crores. There's this 14.98 crores, you can say in short, and those who were tested yesterday, that is 10.22 lakhs. 10.22 lakhs were tested yesterday, which is just a figure down than before day, very, very minor, within marginal down, you can say. And of course, till now, 97 lakhs 35,800 persons, 97.3585 lakhs people have been declared COVID positive in our country, and 32,080 were tested yesterday and they were positive. So figure is 32,080, which should be at least 1 crore more. No meaning of that now. And of course, 141,360 have lost their lives till now due to COVID. This is today's, update of COVID-19, and this is December 9th, which is since March 2020, 284 day of COVID in this country of 130 crore population. Its ratio is only 0.079, and this 14.98 crores people have been tested, and which 115 crore is still not tested, I should say. I don't know about something else other than this. I don't know anything else because there is nothing as such, only information I am giving you. And therefore you can say yesterday 10.22 lakhs and 97 in overall figure, 97.36 lakhs, nearly you can say 2.7 or 2.65 lakhs, short of 1 crore, and this is only 32,080 so far. You can see yesterday were detected positive, and 143,360, that's what I say, 141,360 have been declared dead so far. So what I say, it's a must to avoid explosion by adding additional resources, which is not going to happen. So far there is no indication that resources should be augmented. There is no such information, unfortunately. This is really very, very bad situation in our country, and we can say very, very bad situation in our country, and we should understand this point, that there is no interest in anyone. You can say this graph you can see here. This graph you can see continuous, same graph is updated, and you can see it's going this now up, short up, and like this, it very well. And we go to today's declaration, the yesterday's status, that is state-wise. Bharat India COVID-19 status reported on 9th, that's today, December 9th, for yesterday, December 8th. State UTC, Union Territories, total cases, active cases, discharge, deaths, active ratio, discharge ratio, death ratio, about, I'm about to say, Maharashtra is 18.59367 lakhs, Karnataka is 8.95284 lakhs, Andhra Pradesh 8.72839 lakhs, Tamil Nadu 7.92788 lakhs, Kerala 6.44696 lakhs, Delhi 5.97112 lakhs, Uttar Pradesh 5.58173 lakhs, West Bengal 5.07995 lakhs, Odisha 3.21913 lakhs, Rajasthan 2.84116 lakhs, Telangana 2.75261 lakhs, Chhattisgarh 2.49699 lakhs, Haryana 2.46679 lakhs, Bihar 2.39322 lakhs, Gujarat 2.21493 lakhs, Madhya Pradesh 2.17302 lakhs, Assam 2.14019 lakhs, Punjab 1.57331 lakhs, Jammu and Kashmir 1.14038 lakhs, Jharkhand 1.10639, Uttarakhand 79.141 thousand, and Goa 48,935, Himachal Pradesh 46,201, Pondicherry 3731, Tripura 3294, Manipur 26,396, Chandigarh 16239, Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh 1643, Meghalaya 1241, Nagaland 1147, Ladakh 896, Sikkim 521, Andaman Nicobar 47, Mizoram 39, and Dadra and Nagar 33, and Lakshadweep 0. This is total projection. If you see these three columns, which are active ratio of discharges to death ratio, which are more important than something else, you can say, for consideration of conducting analysis. And this is what say projections average 4.53 active cases. Here you can say active ratio, that is 4.53. Discharge ratio is 91.5, and this is death ratio, which is 1.19. Is just assumed. So we can say 91 point, they are claiming discharge, so those people have been released from treatment center or they have come out of isolation, and you can say this is to this 5.72% are in critical status because they are active cases as well as those who have lost their lives. So we can say, if you see analysis of this, because we have to raise question about whole population actions, when shall be taken, nobody knows. Target milestones, nobody knows. Control schedule, nobody knows. All these three are blank. There's nothing as such. There's no indication from whatever source we can, official or unofficial. We have no information about this, and there is no one to say. Only projections are there, which we are creating ourselves. Just to replenish that loss, it's not available. So we say it is 1.19% according to government source and 5.7 total. So let's depend on this 1.19. Let's close that. If you take whole population into your control, 130 crore people, though 115 crore people have not been tested, out of 130 crore people, 115 crore have not been tested, even then we can say we consider mathematically 130 crore people. And if you take 1.19% of that, we get 1.4917 crores who are in danger, or you can say, assumably or presumably, equivalent to loss of life. And then we can say in another quarter, it will be 1.49 if you take a factor of 1.25, 25% increase in that in 3 months. 3 months means quarter of a year, that's 3 months, so we are taking 25%, so we are taking 25% here. So that figure goes to 1.9646 crores, and the next quarter is 1.87%, this goes to 2.42057 crores. In next quarter, 2.33%, and that's go to 3.0257 crores, and then 13, there's another quarter, 2.91%, 3.78 crores, then it is 3.6 was 4.728 crores, then 4.55, 5.9 crores, 5.68%, 7.437 crores, and like that 9.23. And you can see this graph of death. This is a graph of death, which is telling you the total deaths about that. And this is in that case, we can understand how it's speaking. 9.23 somewhere here. So many crores are expected, and also if you say because only 12% nearly, you can say nearly 12% people have been tested, percent people have been tested, 88 people are standing there without any information whether or not tests shall be conducted. So we cannot submit any claim on that, we cannot submit any projection on that, but assessment can be made, and this assessment is already we have said more than 35 crore people are affected. So you can yourself think there is no information or anything until we get some projection. Officially, we cannot submit right analysis. This is presumably imaginary, hypothetical, speculative analysis based on whatever information we are getting from government source. And those sources are this. If you take this one, these highlighted columns which I am giving you, these are main, which are total test update, government has given, daily test conducted, government has given, and daily test infection update, government has given, and also daily positive, government has given, as well as death update, they have given. Others we are calculating based on our say, of course. You can say this is serial number of days of entry, report date, and population which is 30 crore, 130 crore. I'm taking indicated because what the report said we don't have exact number. It could be 1.25 crores or it could be 35 crores. Depends on that. It doesn't matter. Percentage daily test in relation to population is this, which is very, very small. You see percentage wise is 0.079 average. On an average 0.079%, 0.079% only we are testing, which is very shameful. And you can say here average of total update of tests, that is 11%, as I was saying, 8.0157 is average, and 91.843 which is average of people not tested, and then 1053, this is yesterday's test, but actually you can see before that it was higher, then lower, then higher, like this. Means I don't know, there's no monitor, no one, no controller at all, and then you can say like that 97.35 lakhs people who have been declared COVID positive, and yesterday 3208, like this we are saying. So what I say, this is data just for information. I'm not going to talk much on this. Status is here, and nation has to stop allowing corona to make corona bomb to explode through corona nuclear fission. You know what is nuclear fission means? When chain reaction happens and uranium-234 enrichment happens and it works, that's called explosion way, or you can say chain reaction or fissionary method. So you can say, now resources is also important. Means again I say, reported on 8th to the 9th, so reported on 9th. Again I say it will take 3.08 years, it's 1123 days, and you can say 11 or 115 crores people who have been hospitalized. We cannot say anything actually about those people who have not tested, because there is no mandate on test, there is no mandate, you can say, no control or no direction from whatever source on testing of people, whether or not they have been infected. So what I can say, only solution lies here, because this and this are very critical point, very, very critical point. 1123 still stands, means it doesn't go from you. It has consolidated itself from 1120 to 1130 in last 3 or 4 months. We have to change it, and it cannot be changed automatically until we augment the sources, because 36 crore people are expected to be affected by COVID. And as we saw there on sheet 3, that expectation are these projections. These projections are expected. Already we have covered 9 months, and we don't know what exact figure it is there, but these are expected in future. This graph is announcing itself. So that's what I say is real situation based on this, and we have to know about whole population, when action shall be taken for testing, and target milestones. What are milestones or scheduled dates to achieve it, and where is schedule, control is schedule. That's what's required. So what I say, no other way but to take care of this. This one, if you take care of this, you can help your nation, but it's government as well as people of this country, both are responsible for this. Government has resources, and they should resource, while public don't have resources, but public have to cooperate. Public can cooperate only when resources are available and used by people of this country. So my dear friends, I'm not going to talk a lot on this today, because I said that I will conduct analysis after a couple of days, because information has not come which is specific, or we can say there is alert, or you can say there is some a surprise or amazing that there has been some change, there has been efficiency improvement, or there is something you can say. We should note that. We should observe something unexpectedly that happens. Nothing unexpectedly has happened so far. When we see data, we browse data of this, we don't see anything unexpected. You see same data is coming every day, just a little this way, that way, little deviation from previous day, and that's it, nothing else. They have not shown any change so far. So when there is no change, we cannot comment a lot. I'll give you just file every day so that you are informed. It's not that analysis, just informative talk it is. Analysis I'll conduct when I get more data, maybe after 1 week. Every day file I'll give you because this file is important and you can understand what's happening. Sometimes it's like a news, means you're getting it because government is not interested in testing whole nation, whole population. Government is drastically failed and inefficient people of Bharat, the government is sleeping. This is what already we have discussed. So there is no much on that. And we should say that I'll see you later, next time, just for another file information, because information is also very important. If you have information, you can think on that. If you don't have information, you cannot think on that. So I should say that you can go through this file and you can understand that. We will elaborate later on after a couple of days or when I get some specific, or you can say concrete change information. Concrete change information, I say. It's repetitive information till now, there's no meaning. If you want to see, you can go to past videos. I have given URLs of all my past videos, if not all, some posts and past videos I have put in, and there's no problem. You can browse that in this text of video. Every URL, maybe many URL, more than 12, 13 URL available. If you want to see past videos, you can see past videos. There's no harm. So with this, I say that I should not waste your time because it's only informative talk. And I'm going to close it now. With this, you can say, I thank everybody, and I think youth and those who are at risk, means those sections of people, workers and all those who can't afford affluency of life, they should be very serious about this issue. If you are not serious, you cannot make your health, because health, safety and environment is very important in common life. I always say HSE, that is called, H stands for health, S stands for safety, E stands for environment. So this is health issue which relates to each and every body, every individual in society. So everyone should be very alert and careful about this. Whatever your measures you are taking, that's okay, that's fine, precautionary measures you have to take, that's your liability, you have responsibility, irrespective of who spends for that. But other than that, continuation of monitoring, continuation of testing is very important, which we have not done. So thank you very much, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.